Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we're talking about the CEO of Twitter, @Jack. He's been tweeting some very interesting, very telling things recently, following the Charlottesville riots from last week and all the fallout that's been happening since. And as you might have guessed it, much like Google, YouTube, and Facebook, Twitter's CEO is a cucked up libtard as well. Jack's not only a stark Democrat himself, who speaks out about it daily on his own platform, which is a very unclassy thing to do if you ask me, but like the other liberal media dictators, Jack also actively silences and bans people he doesn't agree with, mainly conservatives and Republicans, of course. It's pretty fucking gay. But today we're not talking about Jack censoring Twitter people he doesn't agree with. Today Jack wants to censor statues he doesn't agree with.
Now these monuments have been out here for a while. Ain't none of you never paid it no attention. No. Most of you didn't even know what they represent, and now all of a sudden you offended. I'm appalled by you being offended by those statues and not being offended by the Democratic Party that made sure those statues went up. If you want to denounce these statues, then maybe it's time for you to denounce the Democratic Party, the party of slavery.
Let's look at the tweet that gave me the idea for this video. Then we'll look at some of the other bullshit on Jack's timeline. The tweet reads, "Statues of Lee and Jackson glorify the idea of white supremacy. They aren't history lessons. They should be removed." There's quite a bit to dissect there. First of all, who the fuck is glorifying white supremacy? I thought that meme was dead. I know everyone in the media wants to paint the conservatives with that brush, but it's just simply not true. If you're gonna call the alt-right white supremacists, then by that logic, the alt-left are certainly black supremacists, especially the Black Lives Matter crowd. I mean, they don't even try to hide that shit anymore.
What I say to that is boo-hoo-hoo. You white people are angry because you couldn't use your white privilege card to get invited to the Black Lives Matters All Black Memorial Day celebration.
Secondly, statues are history lessons, dude. They represent the people and events this country went through in its history. There's very few statues made for fictional characters, like this one for the Rocky movies in Philadelphia, for example. No, most statues represent real people who affected real events in our blessed country's history. Sure, not everyone who's been made into a statue is 100% perfect, but who really is? I mean, I'm not going to deny Lee and Jackson had their issues. They had many, sure, but they also did many great things for our country. And I'd say despite their downsides, these two great war heroes, one of which was also a US president, they certainly qualify for being made into statues. Statues which deserve to stay erect. Erect. And when did someone getting a statue mean they had to be a perfect person in the first place? I mean, these recent statue terrorists aren't going after the Lenin statues in Seattle and Los Angeles. Those haven't been protested or tore down this week, despite Lenin's communism being the cause of millions of deaths throughout history. Gosh, it's almost like people can see a statue and still realize the person wasn't perfect. Or perhaps they even had numerous deaths on their hands. I know I can think two things at once. You can honor someone's great deeds and not forget their faults is what I'm saying. It's like walking and chewing gum at the same time. Not that hard, but maybe I'm overestimating these leftists and their brain capacity.
What's the last book you read?
I don't read books, man. I'm pretty stupid.
Well, thanks for demonstrating that.
Also, another thing about this tweet from Jack. It's a response to a tweet from President Trump. The original Trump tweet reads, "Can't change history, but you can learn from it. Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, who's next? Washington? Jefferson? So foolish." And this is how I feel about the whole statue reaping thing too. I mean, where does it stop? First, they're taking down any statue that has to do with the Confederacy. Next is any statues that relate to slavery at all, which is pretty much a statue of any person who was alive before 1865. Are leftists really that sensitive? Maybe, but I don't really think so. I think they are specifically targeting statues in the South, or ones relating to Confederates and other things right-wingers prefer. Because again, they're not taking down the communist statues of Lenin, and they're not storming and tearing down this Bill Clinton statue in South Dakota, and Bill Clinton's a fucking rapist.
Or maybe he didn't perform very well in some of his business endeavors. But I think one of the things that we really need to be looking at in this debate is that Bill Clinton is a rapist. Infowars.com. Bill Clinton's a rapist. Bill Clinton is a rapist.
All right.
Bill Clinton, rapist.
You'd think a statue that glorifies an admitted adulterer and womanizer, who was impeached in office, by the way, you'd think that would be a problem for PC liberals, but nope, the Clintons get a pass, once again.
But Bill Clinton was abusive to women. Hillary Clinton attacked those same women and attacked them viciously. 4 of them here tonight. One of the women, who is a wonderful woman, at 12 years old, was raped
There's also international monuments no one else is talking about. Well, except the top reply here on Jack's tweet, which says, let's tear down the pyramids too. I mean, they were built by slaves. Or what about the Roman Colosseum, where they used to pit slaves against each other in battles to the death for the entertainment of the Roman people? Sounds a lot worse than some of these other statues to me. Should we be tearing down these historical monuments too, because of their affiliation with slavery? Of course not. And the same goes for all the statues being attacked in America. Statue lives matter, god damn it. In the end, Jack is putting his foot in his mouth yet again on Twitter, his own goddamn platform. This guy's got more money and power than God, but he still feels the need to race bait online about white supremacy. Fucking hack. It's bad enough you're banning conservatives on your platform like everyone else is on the internet. At least have the decency to shut up about your politics, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Just stick to coding or whatever you do to ruin shit over at Twitter, a platform that's banned so many people at this point. It's got more bot accounts than it does real people. Twitter's gotten so bad that it hasn't grown or been profitable in a long time. Maybe it will die off soon one day, God willing, and we'll all be better off for it. But until then, the least Jack can do is keep his dumb Democrat socialist statue burning politics to himself. What do you guys think? Is Jack at Twitter just another brainwashed liberal nut job? Are statues really that offensive that we need to tear them all down? I think it would be more productive to teach people how to be more balanced, stronger-willed individuals. That way they can learn to deal with statues that offend them. Because just tearing things down because they hurt your fifis, that's just fucking lame. If a statue or monuments offend you that much, you got issues if you ask me. Comment your thoughts below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit, and a couple updates about our Patreon page. We got a couple live streams coming up on our second channel this week on Friday and next Monday. We also reached our first goal of $500 a month, so I'm going to be opening a P.O. box very soon, so you guys can send me letters and other fun stuff for maybe an unboxing video or something. We're also inching in on our next goal of $1,000 a month, which, when we reach, I will be doing a face reveal, so you get to see how handsome I am behind this microphone. Thanks again for watching and supporting. See you. One more thing, I want to give a special thanks to these amazing Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. You guys went above and beyond the rest, and I love you so much for it. If anyone else wants to donate or join our Patreon crew, link in the description. Thanks again.
What book are you reading right now?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
And you're not joking?
Not
You're
joking.
actually reading Harry Potter.
And the Chamber of Secrets.
How old are you?
I am 27 years old.
27 years.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that a kid's book?